So clearly, I'm not here today with our favourite Canadian psychotherapist, Paul Laverne. I'm here with Mandy from What the F Do I Do Now Coaching. Mandy, you've had an interesting journey. You've come a long way. How did you first discover your then partner's compulsive porn use, and what was your reaction?
Yeah, so I discovered that he was getting a hotel room with a porn star. That's the first way I discovered it. And I did not react well. I reacted as any woman would. There was a lot of anger, a lot of sadness, a lot of confusion and shock. I chose to leave the relationship. And then months after the fact, there was more truth that was trickled that he was, we lived together, but he had another girlfriend who lived in another state. She would send him women to hook up with. They said they were into voyeurism. He had also slept with other porn stars. He said he dated other porn stars. He was on polyamorous dating apps with her. I found out he was living this whole other secret life that all stemmed from porn. And yeah.
How old were you at the time?
I was 28.
And you planned to marry this man?
Yeah, literally that day we were looking at homes to buy. We were on a date during that day talking what our kids' names would be.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought he was the love of my life. I thought he was my Prince Charming. I thought he was the most perfect, kind, loving person that I've ever met.
You made some pretty radical decisions after that. Tell us what you did and what led you to being here in Byron Bay where we're speaking today.
Yeah, so I chose to leave and I started to learn a lot about the porn industry and just understanding the harms and what it's doing to society, and it just made me really pissed off and mad and angry that it was impacting so many women and not many women were speaking up about it. It was all I feel like all the help was dedicated towards guys who watch it, but not help for women who had their lives exploded because of what the guy chose to lie and deceive about. So I started a podcast called WTF Do I Do Now, and which then led to me doing coaching after just hearing how many women this is impacting. And yeah, it's leaving was the best thing I could have ever done for myself. I am so thankful I left. I encourage every single woman to leave. I was the girl in the relationship who tried to forgive and forgive and forgive after finding that he was watching porn, thinking it was something that was wrong with me, thinking that it wasn't that big of a deal. I had no idea how much porn escalates and how damaging it is and how easy it is for men to hide this entire secret life, having all these secret accounts. It's crazy. So yeah, I left and it's been amazing. I started 2 companies. One is my coaching one. I traveled alone to different countries. I made complete new friends, a whole new support group, different hobbies, activities, everything. I'm now living in Australia. I'm a digital nomad, everything. My mental health, my physical health, everything improved when I left this man by learning to heal. I mean, it was very hard, but it was worth it, and that's why I always support women leaving. There's so much more to life than this one man who is choosing to deceive and betray you. He knows what he's doing. He's choosing to do it. That's not a reflection on the woman. It's just that this is not the person you should be with.
What would be your 3 quick messages to any woman listening now who's going through the same situation and wondering what she should do?
Yeah, first and foremost, understand how much this can progress. I know you're not going to understand it because this isn't something that is educated or people are talked about often, but you need to know that it's going to get worse. It doesn't just stop at porn. It doesn't just stop at OnlyFans. It's sex chats. It's live webcam girls. It's dating apps. It's soliciting sex work. It always progresses, and that's what every woman in my DM says who gave him chance after chance. She finds out months or years later that it was worse. Don't risk your life on what this other man's going to do. Secondly, it's not your fault. This has nothing to do with how you look, how you act, how you dress, what you did or didn't do in the relationship. It has nothing to do with you. I have supermodels in my DMs, who are the most beautiful, to societal levels of people who are going through the same thing, who feel like they're not worthy. It has nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with him. One woman won't satisfy a lustful man, and he'll never be satisfied. It doesn't matter what you look like or how you change your appearance. And third, if you forgive him once or twice, he's going to keep doing it again and again and again. There are so many women in my DMs who are in their 40s, 50s, 60s who are like, I have spent decades of this in my life, and it creates abuse cycles, it creates trauma bonds. It is so hard to break it. You can break it, but don't keep giving him chance after chance. He can change. He knows how to change. He knows how to schedule therapy appointments. He knows how to delete social media. He knows how to educate himself on the harms of the porn industry and how it impacts him, yourself, and just like anyone in the industry too. Like he is capable of changing. And if he's not doing that, stop giving him chance after chance. Life gets so much better when you leave him. I don't know. I think back to what my life would be like had I stayed with him. I'd be a shell of a person. I would be so insecure. I'd be anxious. I'd be having to monitor someone's phone all the time. Like, that's not what life is supposed to be like. There's so much more to life. And the women I see struggling the most are the women who choose to stay and stay and stay. And the women who leave, what they always say is like, I wish I would have left earlier. That's my biggest regret, is I just wish I would have left earlier.
Mm-hmm. You're obviously happy in your new life. Well done.
Yes.
And all the best with your really significant work to help so many women. Mandy, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for all your work.
Pleasure.